Yes, good morning to all of you. If my voice is audible, if I'm audible,
Yes, sir.
this is the attendance part. Yeah, you can scan the QR code for the attendance. So, what we have discussed yesterday, कल क्या पढ़े थे हम लोग? Yes, anyone? What we are discussing in yesterday's class? Yes.
Sir, उसपे occurred deadlock.
Condition for deadlock. Okay, so can anyone explain what are the condition of deadlock? So what are the necessary condition for deadlock? Yes.
Sir, your voice is not audible properly.
Yeah, now it is audible. Is it clear? Is it audible now?
सर क्लियर है पर थोड़ा सा धीरे आ रहा है।
सर बहुत लो साउंड आ रहा है।
अभी क्लियर आ रहा है? Yes, now it's audible.
यस सर।
Yes. So what are the different condition for deadlock?
Mutual exclusion, non-punitive, hold and wait, circular, right?
So what do you understand by mutual exclusive?
Mutual exclusion means if a process has two resources, so if it using resource one, so resource two has to wait. It has to wait for resource two for after completing resource one, then we have to use the resource two.
Yeah, if we are having any
Means we
shareable resources, suppose
of,
R1, okay, suppose
yes,
I'm having a
suppose we have one.
So if you're having a shareable resource R, okay, R is from shareable resources, अगर P1 is accessing this resource R, okay, then suppose P1, P2 is also want to access this one, so P2 should be wait, okay, should be wait until P1 release this resource, okay. So that means at the same time, same resource cannot be accessed by two processes. Right? And then what is mean you understand by hold and wait? Yeah, what do you understand by hold and wait?
Sir, the process have to wait for the resource.
Process has to wait for resource. what we have said in holding wait. If some process, suppose I say some process P is holding a resource, okay, अगर कोई process P है, suppose is holding a resource, then it must request for a additional recourse. Okay, so it must request for another resource. That is called hold and wait. अगर कोई process हम लोग का अगर वो किसी resource को hold कर रहा है, तो हम लोगों ने क्या बोला? वो एक दूसरे resource को request करना चाहिए. This is called holding this resource R1 and requesting for the resource R2. This is hold and wait. Is clear? So the third one, no permission. What does no permission say?
For if P1 has a resource R1, and after completing the resource R1, then we have to request for R2. I mean, the P1 has to complete the resource 1 first. If it's using printer, suppose, so it has to first complete the resource 1, then it's moved to resource 2, like scanner.
Or we can say if some process is holding a resource, okay, suppose I'm saying a process P1 is holding a resource R, okay, then this resource cannot be permitted until P is complete its task. मतलब जब तक P आपका ये resource को use कर रहा है, बीच में during the execution, in the middle of the execution, we cannot permit this resource. Okay, मतलब जबरदस्ती इससे छीन के हम लोग किसी और को एलोकेट नहीं कर सकते हैं. दिस इज कॉल्ड नो परमिशन. ठीक है, अगर कोई प्रोसेस कोई रिसोर्स को यूज कर रहा है तो बीच में अगर प्रोसेस बीच में एग्जीक्यूट हो रहा है तो उस बीच में हम लोग किसी भी रिसोर्स को उससे छीन के दूसरे को नहीं दे सकते. और वी कैन नॉट permit the resource at the middle of the execution. So when the resource is released, when the process is complete its task. Okay, and the final one is called hold and wait. So what hold and wait say? The setup process, okay, the setup process P0 to Pn can be
circular way.
Circular waiting. That means P0 is waiting for some resources which is held by P1. Or P1 is waiting for some resources that is held by P2. Then P2 is waiting for some resources that is held by P0. Now, if there is a circular wait state, okay, circular wait state, then we can say this is hold and wait. And remember, this all four conditions should be happen simultaneously. That means one after another. Okay. If any of the condition is false or does not hold, okay, if any of this condition, अगर कोई भी condition आपका अगर false हो गया, अगर true नहीं होगा, then we can say the system will never enter the deadlock. If all these four conditions are appearing simultaneously, then we can say the system is in deadlock. Clear? Okay, so we have discussed yesterday, we have already discussed this one. So this point should be clear to all of you. Otherwise, it will be not going to find whether you develop or not. Okay, so let's move on. So we will start with the resource allocation graph. So resource allocation graph basically used for detecting a deadlock. Okay, so with the help of, now no doubt this four condition will be going to check. So how to check this, implement this four condition? These four conditions are basically implemented with the help of resource allocation graph. Okay, so now in the resource allocation graph, okay, so there are some symbols that we are going to use. So do remember, if you're using the circular or circle basically represent your node of process type. Okay, जो भी आपका resource allocation graph में अगर circle होगा तो आपका node है, that will represent your process type. Okay, there is one more node called resource. Okay, there is resource which is represented by a square box. Fine. So simply हम इसको represent करके square box with one dot symbol. So what it represents? Suppose I write this is R and having one dot symbol. So it is represent the resource R with one instant. Okay. If there is a two dot box के अंदर अगर दो dot होगा, so what it represent? It represent this is a resource. Okay, resource node which is having two instant. Now in this case, how many instant? Now this is a resource node which is having 4 instant. Fine. So in case of resource allocation graph, we will have two types of node. One is your process, which is represented by a circle. Second one is your resources, which is represented by a square box, and within that we can also find number of instance of each resources. The dot will be represent how many instance of that resource is available. Okay, then there are two different types of edges are there. One is called request edge. Okay, one is called request edge. Now request edge will be directed from pi to pj. If I direct an edge, okay, if I'm having a directed edge from pi to rj, what does this mean? The process is requesting the resource. I can say the process pi is requesting the resource rj. Is it clear to all of you what you mean by request edge? रिक्वेस्ट एज क्या बोलता है, अगर एक डायरेक्टेड एज है कहाँ से स्टार्ट होगा, प्रोसेस पी आई से स्टार्ट हो रहा है और आरजे में अगर एंड हो रहा है, सो आई कैन से दिस एज एज एन रिक्वेस्ट एज, ओके, बिकॉज पी आई इज नाउ रिक्वेस्टिंग फॉर द रिसोर्स आरजे. Okay, similarly we are having a holding edge. Okay, holding edge, how it is represented? Now it is directed from resource to the process, not in reverse order. How the direction of edge will be? The direction of edge will be from resource rj to pi. This means the resource rj is held by pi. Is this mean क्या होता है? The pi is requesting for the resource rj. Now you can see in this case the process pi is requesting for the resource rj, and in this case the resource rj is held by process pi. Fine. Is it clear to all of you? This four symbol. Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
ये वाला फिर से बता
use this
देना.
हाँ पूछिए. Any doubts regarding this? So your resource allocation graph consists of these different symbols. Basically, we are having the nodes. Okay, nodes are basically represented by process. Okay, and second one is your resources. Nodes, process are represented by circle, and resources are represented by a square box. Fine. A number of dots within the square box represent your number of instance. Now in this case, there is a 4 instance. Similarly, we are having two different type of edges. One is called requesting edge. And how it is directed? It is directed from the process pi to rj. That means it is requesting for the resource rj. Similarly, we are having a holding edge. Holding edge, how it is represented? It is directed from resource rj to pi. I can say this is a holding edge. That means process pi is holding a request rj. Fine. So let us draw this graph out and let me tell or let me explain how it is useful to identify. Okay, so do remember, so we are having two set of nodes. Okay, P represents your number of process, and there is another set of nodes which is R, which represents number of resources. Then there are two types of edges. One is requesting edge RE, and there is a holding edge HE. Okay. तो अगर ये ग्राफ में देखेंगे हम लोग, now we will analyze this graph. Now this is resource allocation graph. So resource allocation graph is nothing but we can say how the resource or which resource is allocated to which graph. Now in this case, if you find the set of process, so what are the set of process I'm having? Our set of process are P1, P2, P3. Is it correct? What are the process?
Yes.
P1, P2 and P3. Okay. तो पहला चीज आपको याद रखना है, why we are using resource allocation graph. Resource allocation graph is basically used for identifying whether the system is in deadlock or not. क्या हम लोग का सिस्टम डेडलॉक में है या नहीं है. ठीक है. So these are the set of processes. And what are the set of resources we are having? I can see resources we are having R1, okay, R2, then R3 and R4. So these are the set of resources we are having. And what are the instance? Now this is only one dot, means there is only one instance of R1. How many dot? One dot. That means only one instance of R3. Then there is two dot. That means there is two instance of R3 or two copies. We can say two different copies of R2. And there is a three instance. That means three copy of R4. Clear? Is it clear to all of you? Now you have to find the request edge. Yeah, go ahead.
So what is the meaning of instance here?
Instance means number of copies. Okay, number of copies of resources. Suppose in this case, if I say R2 is having 2 instance or 2 copy, okay, that means we are having 2 resources of R2 type. That means R2 का 2 copy मेरे पास है. That means if P1 and P2 are request for the resource R1, so I can assign 1 copy to P1 and 1 copy to P2. Is it clear? What do you mean by instance? Number
Yes,
of
sir.
copies. Okay. So in this case, अगर हम लोग request edge find करेंगे, so what are the request edge? Now I am having a request edge. So what is request edge? Now P1 is requesting R1. Now this is request edge. The edge is directed from P to R1. So I can write P1 requesting for R1. Fine. And what else? Now you can see R3 is requesting. R3 is requesting which resource? Sorry. Sorry. R3. I have to start from the process. No? Now P2. What is the request for P2? Now this is the holding. This is the holding. P2 is requesting. P2 is requesting which resource? Now P2 is requesting R3. And P3 is not requesting anyone. So this is your request edge. Now this is my one of the request edge, and another this is my request edge. And what are the holding edge? Holding edge one. First one is this one. That is P1 is holding your R2. Similarly, P2 is holding your R1. Okay, and P2 is also holding your R2. ठीक है. देखो यहाँ पे 2 कॉपी था ना, 2 इंस्टेंस. One instance is shared by or allocated to P1 and another instance is allocated to P2. Fine. Similarly, what we are having now, P3 is holding R3. So is it clear how we are find the request edge and holding edge? कैसे निकाले? All of it is clear?
Yes, sir.
All of you. So first you have to get 2 set of nodes, which is P and R. Okay, along with that, I have written the number of instance. Then you have to find the request edge. मतलब किसको request कर रहा है? Now P1 is requesting this one, P1 is requesting this one. Now P3 no request. Then you have to find the holding edge. The holding. Now I can see resource R1 is holding by P1. Now R1 is holding this one. Sorry, R2 is holding by P1. R2 is also holding by this one. And R3 is holding by this one. Fine. Clear? Now how this graph is useful? Now remember this point. If in a graph, first point, or you write down this point, okay? First point, if in a graph there is a no cycle, if graph में अगर cycle नहीं है, if graph form no cycle, then there is no deadlock. अगर graph में cycle नहीं है, so no deadlock. Okay, if the graph consists of no cycle, then I can say there is no deadlock. Point number 2. Okay, if the resources are having only one instance, if resources are having every resources are having only one instance, okay, if every resources in my graph is having only one instance and there is a cycle, okay, then there will be a deadlock. Clear this point? This point is clear to all of you. क्या बोले हम? अगर सब रिसोर्स का एक इंस्टेंस होगा, ठीक है, सभी रिसोर्स का अगर एक इंस्टेंस है और ग्राफ में अगर आपका साइकिल है, तब उस केस में हमेशा वो डेडलॉक होगा. Now this is not a example now because we are having a 2 instance, now we are having 3 instance. Okay, now case number 3. If resources are having multiple instance, okay, or multiple copy, okay, and the graph is forming a cycle, then there may be a deadlock or may not be a deadlock. Clear? तो क्या एनालाइज किया हम लोग? अगर साइकिल नहीं है तो कभी भी डेडलॉक नहीं होगा. अगर साइकिल है और सभी रिसोर्स का एक इंस्टेंस है तो हमेशा डेडलॉक होगा. ठीक है. अब साइकिल है लेकिन हर रिसोर्स का अगर मल्टीपल इंस्टेंस है, ओके, साइकिल इज फॉर्मिंग and each resources is having multiple instance, okay, then it may be cause deadlock, okay, or may not cause deadlock. So we have to identify, okay. then you have to identify whether all these 4 condition is satisfied or not. Fine. So if you analyze this graph, okay, if you analyze this graph, so now identify the cycle, whether it is forming a cycle or not. Suppose I will start from this P1. So P1 से कहाँ जा रहे हैं? R1, R1 से P2. Now P2 से I will can go for, देखो P1 से start किया गया हम लोग, P1 से हम लोग I will go to R1. Now R1 से P2, then P2 से I can go to R3. Now R3 से this one. Okay, so from P1 से अगर start करेंगे, it is not forming a cycle. So start with P2. Now P2 से I cannot go to P1, so I can only go to R1, then P3. So if we start from P1, now we will go to the R1, then we will go to the P2, then we will go to the R3, then you will go to the P3. So it is forming a cycle? No. Cyclic condition क्या है? When I can say directed graph will be cycle, if we start with the same node and will reach the same node again, then it is forming a cycle. So this is not forming a cycle. Similarly, P2 का node check करो. Now P2 से कहाँ जा सकते हैं हम लोग? P2 से R3, then P3. Now it is not also forming a cycle. Now P3 से हम लोग क्या कर सकते हैं? Now P3 से we cannot go anywhere. Now P3. So is this graph is forming a cycle? Is this graph is forming a cycle? No.
No.
This graph is not forming a cycle. So can we guarantee that this set of process and this set of resources are never being in deadlock? Okay, if this is the system model, if this is the case, okay, then this system will be not in a deadlock. Okay, so question answer, ये resources क्या हुआ? Now at the particular time instance or particular time में this resources may not be used by any of the resources. इसलिए ideal है. ठीक है, अभी इस पर्टिकुलर टाइम में ये रिसोर्सेज किसी को जरूरत नहीं था, इसलिए इसको यूज नहीं कर रही हैं. सो इज इट क्लियर टू ऑल ऑफ यू? फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल यू मस्ट अंडरस्टैंड व्हाट इज द नीड ऑफ रिसोर्स एलोकेशन ग्राफ. रिसोर्स एलोकेशन ग्राफ आपका जो है डेडलॉक आइडेंटिफिकेशन के लिए यूज होता है, पहला पॉइंट. सेकेंड पॉइंट, what the how the resource allocation graph can be formed. So it consists of 2 different type of node. One is your process, second one is your resources. Process are represented by a circle, resources are represented by a square box, and the dot represent your number of instance or number of copy. Similarly, 2 types of edges. One is your request edge, second one is your holding edge. Okay, now by studying the graph, 3 conclusions can be made. If there is a no cycle, then no deadlock. If there is a cycle and each resource consists of only one instance, then there will be a definitely a deadlock. Okay. Third case, if there is a cycle and the resources are having multiple instances, then there may be a deadlock or may not be a deadlock. Okay. Any doubt? Any doubt? Yes.
No, sir.
Okay.
No, sir.
Good. Now you have to answer the next question, which is in the slide. Next slide. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Fine. So now tell me whether there will be deadlock. Now this is a resource allocation graph of particular instance. Now tell me what are the process P. P क्या है? Set of process क्या है? Yes. What are set of process? P1,
P1, P2,
P1, P2, P3.
good. What a set of resources are?
R1,
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 R2,
R2,
R3.
R4.
R1, R2, R3, R4. What are the instance of this? This is having how many instance? R1 is
R1 is
instance.
1,
It is 2. It is 1. and it
R2 is 2,
fine. Similarly, what is the request edge? Request edge. What is the request edge? Request edge is P1 से आपका
P1 request R1,
R1 और
R1,
P2 to
request
R3.
R3,
P2 to R3. Any other request? Now we are
P-
additional request.
P3 to R2.
P3 to R2.
P3 to R2. Fine. Now what is the holding edge? What is the holding edge? Now P2 से P2
P1
is
to R2.
P1 to
R1.
R2
R1 hold P1,
and P2
P2,
hold
R2.
R1
R1
P2,
and P2 से R2 भी है और क्या है? ये भी है P3 आपका
P3
P3 आपका
R3.
R3.
Okay. Now tell me, identify the cycle, whether there is cycle or not. Does this graph consist of cycle?
Yes, sir.
What is the cycle?
Yes,
Tell
sir.
me. क्या cycle है? पाथ बताओ.
P1, R1, P2, R3, P3,
Okay.
R2,
P1.
P1.
R2 P1.
Slow. P1 R1, then P2 R3,
R3, P3,
then P3
P3,
R2.
R2,
R2 P1.
P1.
So P1. So this is forming a cycle. Okay. Now what the condition? If the graph is forming a cycle, okay. Now I have to check for the number of instances. Is my all the resources is having one instance? No. Again, is my all the resources having one instance? No. R2 is having 2 instance and R4 is having 3 instance. Okay. So if the resources are having multiple instance, तो क्या conclusion है? So what is the conclusion? There may be a deadlock or may not be deadlock. Yes or no?
Will not be deadlock.
ठीक है. अगर रिसोर्स मल्टीपल इंस्टेंस हो गया तो आपको चेक करना है. अब अगर सिंगल इंस्टेंस होता, सपोज R1 is 1 and आपका R3 भी 1, then definitely deadlock. If there is a multiple instance, so there may be a deadlock, there may not be a deadlock. Now how to check? Now check all the conditions. Okay. So how many instances are there? Now R2 is having 2 instances. Okay. R2 is having 2 instances. One is given to the this one and one is given to the this one. Fine. Now P1 का state देखो. Now P1 is holding a resource and waiting for resource R1. Okay. Now P2 क्या कर रहा है? Now P2 is holding a resource R1 which is already occupied and it is holding a resource R2. That means P1 is in waiting state. P1 is in waiting state. So P1 depend upon what? P2. Because when R1 is released, then only P1 can be what? When R1, जब R1 आपका रिलीज होगा तब आपका P1 एग्जीक्यूट होगा, क्योंकि P1 को एग्जीक्यूट होने के लिए 2 रिसोर्स चाहिए, R2 एंड R1. उसके पास R2 है लेकिन क्या नहीं है? R1 नहीं. किसके पास है? P2. जब तक P2 कंप्लीट नहीं होगा, इसको रिलीज नहीं करेगा, तब तक ये कंप्लीट नहीं होगा. So P1 is waiting for a P2. Now coming back to P2. अब can P2, whether P2 can complete the task? Now P2 को क्या चाहिए? P2 के पास है R1 है, R2 है, लेकिन उसको R3 चाहिए. उसको क्या चाहिए? R3 चाहिए, है कि नहीं? तो R3 क्या एक इंस्टेंस है, but R3 is occupied by P3. That means now P2 is depend upon P3. That means जब तक P3 आपका कंप्लीट नहीं होगा तब तक आपका P2 कंप्लीट नहीं होगा, क्योंकि P2 के लिए तीन रिसोर्स चाहिए था, R1, R2 and R3. The P2 is having the R1 and R2, but it is waiting for R3, which is held by P3. Now coming back to P3. Now what P3 is required? P3 is required two resources, R3 and R2. Okay. Now R3 is already there, but let us see the R2. How many instances of R2 is there? R2 having 2 instances, which is already occupied by P1 and P2. So can I say these resources? No, that should be mutual exclusive. So that is following the hold and wait. Yes, it is following the hold and wait. So that is, can I pre-mid? No, I cannot pre-mid. I cannot remove this forcefully. So that is performing a circular wait. So that is performing circular wait. Now you can see P1 is waiting for resource, hold by P2. P2 is waiting for the resource, hold by P3. Now P3 is waiting for the resource, hold by what? P1. So it is performing a circular wait. So if there is a circular wait and condition are satisfied, now just remember, if circular wait condition is satisfied, rest other condition will be automatically satisfied. So this condition is satisfied. So this is a example where we are having a cycle. Okay, where we are having a cycle. Okay, this is a cycle and this is having multiple instance and is forming a circular wave. So this example will be in deadlock. Okay, so this will be in deadlock. So multiple instance में आपको check करना पड़ेगा circular wave का. अगर circular wave है तो आपका वो deadlock होगा. Any doubt? Yes, you can ask me any doubt.
Explain once again. So explain once again.
Once again, so first of all,
So
this resource allocation
in this
graph is.
graph,
Huh?
in this graph we have 2 cycles. Why
Yeah.
we have considered the bigger one and not the smaller?
Any cycle you consider. Any cycle you can consider. Either you can consider this cycle. Okay, where is the other cycle? I think P2 say na. There is a P2. The cycle
Yes,
is
sir. P2, R3, P3,
R3, P3 and R2. You can consider any cycle. If the graph consists of cycle, either the smaller one, bigger one, no issue. You can take this cycle also. If the graph consists a cycle, I'm saying a cycle, it may be one cycle or two cycle or three cycle. Okay, you can consider this one also. This is also a deadlock state. Okay, in this state, what are the processes in deadlock? P2 and P3 are deadlock. Okay, I can say these two are deadlock. If I consider the bigger cycle, I can say these three processes are in deadlock. Clear? So you can consider any cycle. Okay?
Yes. So how can we know that which process is in deadlock situation?
Now you can identify, no? We are finding the circular weight. यहाँ पे हम लोगों ने क्या किया? Now I'm finding the circular weight. So how the dependency is there? Okay, to complete the P1. Now to complete the P1, what resources I required? It required two resources, R2 and R1. Yes or no? है कि नहीं? P1 को कौन सा रिक्वेस्ट क्या रिसोर्स चाहिए? R1 चाहिए, R2. लेकिन P1 के पास ऑलरेडी R2 है. अब उसको क्या चाहिए? R1 चाहिए. लेकिन R1 का कितना इंस्टेंस है? एक ही इंस्टेंस है, मतलब एक ही कॉपी है. और वो कौन ऑक्यूपाई करके रखा है? P2 ऑक्यूपाई कर रखा है. अब P2 इसको कब तक रिलीज नहीं करेगा? जब तक ये कंप्लीट नहीं होगा, है कि नहीं? अब P2 को कंप्लीट होने के लिए क्या चाहिए? R1 चाहिए, R2 चाहिए एंड R3 चाहिए, है कि नहीं? लेकिन R1 एंड R2 ऑलरेडी है इसके पास. R1 एंड R2 ऑलरेडी है इसके पास. अब इसको R3 चाहिए, तो ये क्या करेगा? रिक्वेस्ट करेगा R3 के लिए. ठीक है? क्या R3 फ्री है? नहीं है. अगर R3 फ्री नहीं है, हम इसको शेयर नहीं कर सकते अकॉर्डिंग टू द म्यूचुअल एक्सक्लूजन. ठीक है? ठीक है, शेयर नहीं कर सकता. अभी इसके पास ऑक्यूपाई कौन किया है? P3 ऑक्यूपाई किया. अब P3 इसको कब तक रिलीज नहीं करेगा? जब तक ये कंप्लीट नहीं होगा. अकॉर्डिंग टू द नो परमिशन, इट विल बी नॉट रिलीज टिल अंटिल इट इज कंप्लीटेड. फाइन. P3 कब कंप्लीट होगा? जब इसको दो रिसोर्स मिलेगा, R3 and R2. So R3 is already there, but R2, now you can see R2 has two instances which is occupied by P2 and P1. That means this resources R2 will be not released until P2 is complete and P1 is complete. So it will also go to the waiting state. Okay. Now what happened? Now P1 is waiting for completion of P2. Now P1 is waiting for completion of P2 and P2 is waiting for completion of process P3 and P3 is waiting for either completion of process P2 or the completion of process P1. Fine. So it is forming a circular weight. So either P1, P2, P3 circular weight or P2 and P3 is a circular weight. If there is a circular weight in a graph, okay, then definitely is form a cycle. And as it is a multiple instance, if it is forming a cycle, so I have to cross check for the circular weight. If it is satisfy the condition, then that will be in deadlock. Yeah, any more doubt?
No, sir.
Okay, then try this question, next question. So hopefully, once you solve this question, you will definitely clear. So do remember the concept, okay? Just remember the 3 points. If the graph is consist of no cycle, no deadlock. If only one instance, cycle, definitely deadlock. Multiple instance, cycle, may or may not be deadlock. So you have to check for the circular weight condition. Okay, tell me whether there is a deadlock or not. Yes. So first identify whether there is a cycle or not. Whether there is a cycle or not.
No.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir, there is a cycle.
फिर से बोलिए एक बार, सुनाइए.
Yes, sir, cycle है.
तो व्हाट इज अ साइकिल? बताओ एक बार, बात बताओ.
P1 to R1.
P1 to R1.
P3, R1 to P3.
R1 to
P3.
Okay.
R2.
R2.
P3 to R2. And R2 to
Then
P1.
R2 to P1. So this is forming a cycle. So you're saying this is a cycle. Okay. So if the cycle, so next condition क्या check करना है? Whether the resources are multiple instance or single instance. So resources are multiple instance or single instance?
Multiple instance.
Multiple instance. If there is a multiple instance, so you have to check for the circular weight. Now अभी check करेंगे. Now P1 के पास आया. P1 को complete करने के लिए क्या चाहिए? R1 and R2. P1 को complete करने के लिए चाहिए R1 और R2 चाहिए. क्या दोनों resources है? नहीं. R2 ही अवेलेबल है और वो R1 के लिए रिक्वेस्ट किया. फाइन. क्या R2 फ्री है? नहीं, R2 के पास 2 कॉपी है, जो एक कॉपी हम लोग का P2 के पास है, दूसरा कॉपी P3 के पास है। तो वो वेट करेगा, किसका वेट करेगा? ये रिसोर्स को रिलीज करने के लिए। फाइन, सो यू विल वेट फॉर व्हाट? आइदर कंप्लीशन ऑफ P2 or the completion of P3. If the point is clear? If the point is clear? Yes?
Yes, sir.
Okay, now coming back to P3, I will later on discuss the P2. So come back to P3. So to complete the P3, what resources are required? The resources required are R1 and R2. Okay. Now R1 is already available, so it requests for R2, but R2 is occupied by P1 and P4. Okay, so we will wait for either the completion of P1 or the completion of P4. Okay, clear? Now you can see here. Now you can see here. Now there is a cycle. Now we have started from P1 and there is a P3. Then again P1. So cycle is P1, P3, and P2. Sorry, P1, P3, and P1 again. So if there is cycle, then I have to go for multiple instance. So I will check whether circular wait हो रहा है कि नहीं. Now you can check here. अब यहाँ पर check करो. Now देखो. Now coming back to here. Now R1. Now coming back to P4. So P4 is holding these resources. Now P4 is not require any other additional resources. Yes or no? For to completion of P4, what we need? We need only R2. Yes or no? To completion of P4, what we require? We required only R2. So here hold and wait condition is false. Okay, hold and wait condition यहाँ पर false हो रहा है आपका. The process is holding a resources but not additionally requesting for a resources. Okay, so what happened? A P4 will be easily, what happened? P4 will be easily complete this task and release this resource. मतलब P4 जो है अपना task खत्म कर देगा और ये resource release कर देगा. जब ये resource release कर देगा, now what will happen? Now I will have a copy of R2. Now this R2 can be assigned to the P3. Once this is assigned to the P3, now P3 will complete because it will get all the 2 resources, which is R1 and R2. Once P3 is completed, it will release the resource R1 so that P1 will complete its task. Clear? So this is forming a cycle, but there is no deadlock. Similarly, you can see this case also. Now P2 required only one resource, which is your R1. So P2 will finish its task because it's not requesting for any additional task. So once it is complete this task, it will release the R1. जब आप रिलीज करोगे तो एक कॉपी ऑफ R1 रहेगा, so I can assign to the P1. So once I assign to the P1, now P1 finishes task. When P1 finishes task, now P3 can request R2. So now this is a case where you are forming a cycle, okay, but there is no deadlock. Okay, why there is no deadlock? So we are violating यहाँ पर रूल जो था आपका ना सर्कुलर वेट होने के बाद भी आपका होल्डेड वेट कंडीशन फॉल्स हो रहा था. Is it clear to all of you?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, then quickly answer me 1 minute, or you can note down this question and answer me in the next class. Okay, what will be the right choice? Just note down the figure. Or once the link will be open, just join in 5 minutes. Okay, we will discuss this question and then we will enter. So tell me what is the correct answer for this graph? The graph is visible to all of you.
Yes.
Now there is only one instance for all every resources. Okay, there is no multiple instance. Do rejoin if the link is over for additional 5 minutes. Okay. What is given? Consider